Hi, welcome to the second part of the Walkera Vitus demo. So today it will be more the flight demonstration. In fact, I postponed the first part, this second video from almost 3 weeks because I met a lot of problems with this Walkera. First of all, during a pre-training session, I lost the bind by accidentally press the camera button and hold it more than 3-4 seconds. The consequence is the IDs, the identification number between the receiver and the transmitter have been cleared, and I applied the binding procedure and it was not working. So I spent probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks to find a trick, and the trick, and now there is an official Walkera video, okay, I will put the link, to indicate how to rebind after such kind of accident. Okay, so it's a real nightmare, and it's a shame from Walkera to wait so long time to overcome such kind of problem. The trick is to turn on the quadcopter and the transmitter. Everything is buzzing and emitting some loud beep. Okay, repress one more time the camera button, hold it more than 3-4 seconds until you hear a beep. Okay, then turn off everything, and the trick was to turn off even the radio, then return on the radio, okay, return on the quad while holding the reset button here, okay, keep and press it, okay, and a couple of seconds, let's say 7-8 seconds, then after the bind will be done one more time. And the trick was to turn off the radio. Is completely logical. When you clear the IDs, you expect that the binding will be done immediately. It's not the case, so it was tricky. Some other restriction about the micro SD card, and I tried some. Okay, I've got some class 10, and you need absolutely at least some U3 model writing at least at 60 megabytes per second. So a V60 U3 is a must to have, and be aware not all the brain of micro SD card are recognized. It's a nightmare. Mostly ScanDisk are recognized. I would say some Transcend as well, and some Samsung 2. Okay, today I've got the Samsung Evo 2, but I'm limited to write the file at 32 megabytes per second. The 64 is not working. So if you want such kind of high data rate, you will need a super V60 or V90 branded by ScanDisk. Okay, the extreme one should work. So after many tries, I've got a working configuration where the files recorded are not corrupted or are visible. It was a real nightmare. I also upgraded all the firmware from the camera, the gimbal, the flight controller to the last one actually, and actually we fly with the Android application. They update a little bit this application. Is not the final release. With all the flight mode will be available. The target tracking and gesture recognition are still missing, but at least they fix a lot of stuff in the current Android application. Was fully buggy, especially for camera button, etc. For a lot of settings, it was completely buggy. Okay, so now it's time to fly. I performed the compass calibration because I heard there are already some flyware reported. Be aware, and there are already some videos showing that in the YouTube. So I hope I won't suffer such drama. Today it's almost wind-free in my favorite spot, and let's enjoy it. Okay, so I'm connected to the Walkera ground. Okay, modify the Wi-Fi channel to the value of 136, which shakes my first part, and I will now run the software. Okay, and this is the Walkera drone software. And you have to know that if you press on this small plane on the top position here, okay, you can access to the flight record, and if you meet some problem. So I will select the Vitus, okay, and actually this is one of the last available Android applications. So we have the feedback. I will turn into photo mode and show you my video settings, okay, and actually I will apply 1080p 60 frames per second, okay, and I will keep the record rate at 30 megabytes. It's compatible with my radio. The preview rate I will leave to 2 megabytes, not need to have a super high resolution, And well, after a couple of seconds, I hope I will start to converge to my local area. So actually I don't have any map, but in fact I should have. Okay, maybe I will need to connect the data. Okay, so this is probably what I will try to do, to have a map overlay with my phone. But anyway, it should work, should be in cache of my Google. So it's like this, but it's not so complex. I'm still start to receive 6 satellites. It's not enough. 80% of the battery level. Okay. And well, 7 satellites right now. I will wait a couple of seconds. So actually it's working on the optimal flow positioning, okay? And as I said previously, it's not the final release, only aerial model is, flight mode is available. Okay, but it's like this. So I remind that this is a camera button. Short press to start or turn off recording. The photo settings, okay, there is a Mustico around. Okay, and we have the left gimbal control here, the dial here, and this one is for the light, okay, to change the EV value. 9 satellites start to be okay. I think we'll need at least 10 satellites. So there was some flyaway reported. I will be very careful, vigilant at the beginning. I will apply a turn on myself to optimize a little bit the effect of the compact calibration. I did it just before the flight. Okay, so now the GPS turned to green with 9 satellites, seems to be more happy. And I will engage the recording by pressing the camera button, and you can see that it's starting. I will arm the machine, okay, like this. Okay, you have to apply it. And then voila. Okay, I am in the air. So currently is more or less stabilized, but as I said previously, I will turn on myself a small tour to be sure that the compass will be correctly seen. At the beginning we had some small instability, but it's okay. With 9 satellites, seems to be very stable. Okay, and as I said previously, I updated to the last firmware. Maybe I can show you what version I have. Okay, it's not in the camera setting, in the general settings. Okay, firmware upgrade. I got the Mustico. As you can see, I've got everything from the last. So 10 satellite, and now it sounds to be much more stable. I will claim, and really what I like, I will show the efficiency of the object detection. So one of the main advantage is to target some obstacle. Look that, I should have an arrow in front of me detecting that. Well, I am in auto, it should detect me. Okay, why is not working? I am in auto, it should detect myself with the front obstacle. Okay, and the object detection, okay, now it starts to work. As you can see, obstacle 4 meters, and oh, look that, I'm pressing fast forward, I cannot move, it's blocked, but it's strange that it didn't detect me. It should detect me, an obstacle. So as you can see, you can have, now it's detect me, look that, I cannot, and if I push, it should backward. Look that, I've got the force with me. Oh, it's very impressive. I will make another demonstration. Okay, let's be Luke Skywalker. I've got the force. And now, back. Yes, he back. Look that. That is the distance is not impressive. I can feel the vibration of the gimbal. I don't know. I hope the video will be stabilized. I prefer a compass gimbal, but on the video screen is super precise. Okay, so let's make a tour right now. Wow, the machine flies beautifully. Whoa. 10 satellites, and this number is not increasing, but beautiful weather, so I will fly smoothly. Top speed in GPS mode is fast, huh? And in sport mode, wow, sometimes you can see some erratic movement. So it should impact the video, of course. So if I fly smooth, I will try to capture some nice videos, of course, and to shoot the okay. Oh, I have no more feedback. I'm disconnected. I don't know why. So I will try. No, the image has been disconnected and being reconnected. So I don't know. I'm very close. So I will apply a landing and try to see what's happened, because I should be so okay. And the landing is sometimes a little bit scary, so you have to take off because I cannot land. It's strange, the optical flow detector doesn't allow me to fly. It's a nightmare sometimes. You have to go down directly like this, and I will stop recording. So I don't know why the object have been disconnected. I don't know. Okay, I will disconnect from the application. I will try to reconnect. And now I've got the videos. I don't know. It's like this, so I will try to retake off. Okay, so it's not yet perfect. I hope the first file have been recorded anyway. So as you can see, it can be a nightmare to land because the bottom object detector is playing the role. No, not to land now. Okay, so it don't recognize exactly the altitude, so it can be problematic. Anyway, I will resume to record. Okay. Yes, turn into Y. I will harm and retake off. Okay. I hope the signal will be good. So maybe it's my phone with moderate. Well, the phone is very close to the transmitter, so it's not a Wi-Fi link. So I hope it's not here. So 11 satellites right now. 12, not bad. Okay, look, the view, not bad. So the preview rate, the video quality sounds super good. Okay, but it's freezing sometimes. The feedback is not super impressive in terms of frame per second. Okay, I will play a little bit with the gimbal. So this is the right dial. I found the dial is fast. Okay, you need to apply very gently to obtain super good quality. Okay, nice, very nice spot. But it seems that now the videos with the last film are a little bit more stabilized. Okay, we'll check that in practice. I've got 80 meters of distance. Pretty nice. 100 meters, and the video is nice. Okay, let's check that. This small platform, wow, beautiful. 13 satellite now. Pretty good. Oh look, there was a must. Wow, and this is a sun rays. So we have the sun just on top. We try to climb a bit. And the ascent rate is very good. Okay, 14 satellites, pretty good, close to 60 meters, not so bad. Wow. Beautiful spot, as you can see. Wow. And the video quality sounds really, really good, so I hope everything will be well recorded on the micro SD card. Each time is a nightmare, okay. But look, that is very, very beautiful. Let's play a bit with the gimbal. Wow, the color is great. So let's play a bit with close to the boat. Wow. Sometimes you can see the automatic correction of the EV values, okay, for the shutter. So very, very good. Okay. So actually 15 satellites, so, and I think I will start to be much more precise. The radio link is 75%, so almost perfect, because I started to 80, so I think that the level strength calibrations values are not perfectly calibrated, because when I'm very in close range, it's only limited to 80%. I should be around 100, so just basic calibration. Hello, there is a dog. Okay. I will clean a bit the gimbal. Okay, you can see the dog. There is a swimmer. We can still swim here. Look at that, there is a swimmer. This guy with his dog. Oh, I lost one more time the video, and even in close range is strange, really strange. The first time, so probably linked with my phone. I don't know, but I hope I'm still recording. So I will try to land, but I'm afraid about the dogs. Okay, so I will try to not hurt him, and I'm afraid he will try to catch it. Okay, so the trick is to land more or less quick. Okay, when you're okay, no, it seems he is afraid about. Okay, okay, so I will apply a fast landing. Okay, and this is a trick to apply to not have problem with the with the ground detection. I will try to reconnect one more time. I have to, and go to the Vitus. I don't know why. Oh, it's still okay. It's still playing like this, but it's like this, so they can improve a little bit the situation. The level is not perfectly set, but my platform is not really horizontal. So I will start to resume, okay, and I will try maybe to go more in this direction. So to arm, you have to push in lower outers, okay, and then really take off very fast, okay. 51% of battery. So let's check one more time the object detect, the ground, the obstacle detection. So on the left, it should detect the stuff. Yes, 3 meters. Look at that. I cannot crash it. Whoa, impressive. And let's try to have a fast forward movement of the gimbal. Wow, the dog is so impressed by this flying machine. The Vitus. It seems that they'll probably limited a little bit the speed rate with the last Android application, maybe to shoot more stable videos. Okay, now it detects some ground. Maybe with the 1 megabyte of frame rate for the display, for the feedback, the video will cut less often, because the bandwidth, with the reduced bandwidth, you should go further. but no free range, the quality will be lower. But superb machine. Okay, so now we start to converge to something a little bit more working, a little bit more acceptable, but actually still far from a DJ Mavic performances. Okay, we have to wait to have perform some final conclusion. First, the result of the video stability with the last firmware, gimbal, and the camera update. But on the video, it's super bright, smart. Really like the camera rendering, because today is sun rays, so hard condition for the camera sensor. Look at that, it's pretty nice, and the machine is super stable. Really, I like that. What I like also is the time lapse displayed on the top. Okay, so you can know how much you have, 42%, and when you see the H, you have three parts: green, yellow, and the red. So be aware, by default it's set to something very small, so you have to increase this value because it's auto landing at 2% is too small, and the warning at 6% you should increase to 10 and 5% respectively, even 15 to 10 to be more I would safe. Okay, so look at that, we have a fantastic view, no problem. So actually the optical detection will works, yes, no problem. It detects me and it will push the drone by itself, yes. But you can feel some micro vibration of the gimbal sometimes. So it's not yet perfect, yes, you can feel that it's moving. I have to say this is not the second Vitus I received, so maybe they changed some stuff inside. So I will also perform some test with other Vitus with an idea about 711, so it should be assumed to be more the final release. Okay, okay, so pretty good. Look the yaw. And I can try in sport mode also, but there's no other assistance. Look at that, guys, there is a okay, so I think I will try to land now, and I hope definitively that this session I will be able to save some files, because I spent many tries without fly session without to record any file, so it was very frustrating. So I will apply my trick to from 50 meters to go down fast to land. Okay, and it's working, at least it's working, my trick. So it's the end of my video. First, and I hope it works about the Vitus 320. What I can say, if the result of the camera is as good as the feedback of the FPV, it will be great. Okay, so I will turn off here the camera recording. It will be great in the sense that it seems that they start to have some better firmware for the gimbal and the camera. Okay, so it starts to turn to something very similar to the GI Mavic, but it's not yet the case. Okay, I will turn off the quadcopter. The Android version is a little bit improved. Okay. But is still waiting for the final release with the more advanced flight mode, such gesture recognition, and of course the target tracking. There is also a flight mode design, okay, but since I don't have locally the map, I didn't apply it, but it's a basic target tracking flight mode definition, path planning, sorry, and it's working more or less correctly. It's common tool from all the last Walkera projects. So about the camera rendering, I really like the performances of this sensor. That's great, and what I like is the more or less this machine is super silent. When you start to have a nominal number of GPS, the machine is super smooth. That's great, and it's fly relatively beautifully. What it needs some better works on the firmware, some better works on the application, and I think it will start to be something very similar to the GI performances. The object detection is working very efficiently, so that's really great. So I really like these features, and bravo Walkera for this. For the rest, to introduce a product that is not finalized, my God, you don't deserve any congratulation for that. It's a shame to provide a machine with requiring at least 3 or 4 months more to works to be more or less stabilized. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this second part. If you like it, please send it, and see you next time. Bye bye.